open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
William with a save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Overrun. Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
William with a save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Overrun. Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
William with a save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Overrun. Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
William with a save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Overrun. Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
The pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Mobley is out there with Wade, and it's Harden in at the one spot. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Curry kicks to Butler. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry can't get it to go.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now, here's Strus. To the inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Porzingis.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
Now, here's Strus after the miss from Stephen Curry.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
And it's in there.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Harden against Curry. Harden the pass to Wade. Knocks down the three ball. Wade's got 5 points so far.
And we know about Harden's scoring abilities, but his team heavily relies on that vision and playmaking as well.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Butler following the score by Cleveland. For the three, Curry can't get it to go. Harden finds Wade. To the middle. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
At almost 7 feet tall, once Mobley has ideal positioning inside, he forces the defender to have to foul. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Warriors trail by 6. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Mitchell kicks to Strus. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Cracks in the tray.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Green passes to Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Here's Curry with the 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now, here is Harden. Wade at the elbow. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 7 points for Wade.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Green with the ball. Wade is covering. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Porzingis. To stop the drought, Mitchell with the steal. Wade sets the pick for Mitchell. To the paint. And then Wade slams it in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
Now Strus. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Harden against Curry.
Hey, yo, right here.
Down low. Here's Green. Here's Porzingis. And again, no good by Golden State. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
We've got Butler. Green is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Curry. And it's Santos in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Over in the quarter, Porzingis takes a 3, buries the long-range jumper. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
And Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him. That's just inviting trouble.
To the middle, out to Wade. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Curry finds Porzingis. Here's Santos. To the paint, and stolen by Mobley. In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
A smart read on defense. Mobley has a great feel for when to go for the basketball.
Wade outside. Pass to Strus. Back to Wade. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Porzingis can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Strus passes to Wade. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
First personal foul.
It's on Jimmy Butler.
Team foul.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Got that bucket in no time at all. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA players.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
Warriors trail by 18. Pass to Santos. Now here's Green. And it's Strus with the rebound. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Mitchell finds Mobley. Lays it up and banks it in. Mobley's got 9.
Sometimes basketball is a simple game. Get that ball to Evan Mobley inside, and good things will happen.
Inside, back to Harden. Puts up a 3, bangs home the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Goes up at the stripe. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Curry, it's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Harden the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Big man coming through. Love whenever Porzingis puts his head down and just charges hard towards the basket.
Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
To the left wing. Back to Schroeder. 30 seconds left to play here in the half. Clock at 6. Ryan against Porzingis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Merrill gets the bucket. Merrill's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cavaliers ahead, running away with it. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
to center court and get ready.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. So with Harden on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Sam Merrill. Then it's Keon Ellis. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Tomlin in at power forward. I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice.
And at 7'3", Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
Bryant finds Ellis. It's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 21. On offense, here are the Warriors. Here's Curry with the three. The rebound by Merrill. Cleveland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Curry on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 8 points.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Bryant. Merrill with the ball. Rebound by Butler. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. To the paint, here's Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. Bryant dishes to Ellis. Goes back up. And Bryant with the lay-in.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Inside, here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Trying to contest size is probably wishful thinking.
Ryan sets the screen for Ellis. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's Bryant missing. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Butler, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has gotten 5 rebounds tonight. Butler passes to Green. Fades away. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Schroeder. Porzingis with the block. Now, here's Moody. He's defended by Merrill. Outside, Porzingis. Golden State moving the ball around. Now, here's Moody. He's guarded closely. Got a hand on it. Merrill with the ball. Butler covering. Merrill can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Takes it inside. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ellis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And he makes that one.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Schroeder dishes to Bryant. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Bryant's got 6.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
In the corner, Moody with it. His three-pointer's off the mark. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Tomlin. Kicks it out to Ellis. Launches it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 8.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Curry outside. Rebounded by Ellis. Here's Merrill. Defended by Moody. To the middle. Porzingis with the steal. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers on top. Deliver. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Moses Moody is out there with Draymond Green. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Butler. And it's Curry in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
Pass to Tomlin. Curry with the steal. And the wide-open shot from Green. Cavaliers with the rebound. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Merrill, defended by Butler. And another miss by Cleveland. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. A 3 from Porzingis. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Goes up from the top of the key. The shot's good from Bryant.
But you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Porzingis can't hit.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Merrill finds Schroeder. Lets the 3 fly. And Moody pulls it down. The Warriors have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Good on the triple.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shoots. Curry's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 21. And he drives in. Here's Tomlin. No good with the triple. Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. He drills the 3.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your team?
Porzingis with the block. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Ellis. Schroeder's got his first basket.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Porzingis trying to get free. It's in there.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
Schroeder against Curry. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Stephen Curry.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Here's Curry with the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Bryant's got his 6th rebound on the night. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. From the stripe. Ellis can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 20.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength. for Cleveland.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Evan Mobley.
And when he's dominant on the glass, his team benefits in so many ways. He took a lot of pressure off of his teammates tonight.
It's Curry outside. Down he goes for three. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Cleveland. 16-point lead. Here's Tomlin, guarded by Green. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Curry can't get it to go. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Wade drives in. Here's Mobley. Mitchell outside. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Pulls it from 20. The shot is off. Porzingis looking it over. Jacks up a three. Wade drives in. Oh, the slam dunk.
Assistant, James Harden.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never wrapped.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Brett Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Brett Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this one, we'll see the New York Knicks. Grant, we've got quite a game in store for us tonight. Two of the top teams in the Eastern Conference.
Well, you know what they say, BA. To be the best, you gotta beat the best. I'm sure that's what both teams are thinking, so I expect them to be highly motivated.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. Dean Wade is out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Harden in at the point. Pass to Towns. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
We know Towns is an excellent perimeter shooter. But I like seeing him assert himself inside, too.
Nice move. And Mobley throws it down.
High value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
Brunson is doubled. Outside Hart. This one for three. Cavaliers with a rebound. Outside Harden. And Harden with the slam.
An aggressive move from Harden at the hoop. Really good to see him take it to the defense like that.
Unloads from 13. Mobley grabs the board.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max cost.
Yeah, you know, BA, it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Harden with a bucket.
Capable of doing great damage from outside. For Harden, I think it's simply about shooting with confidence.
Brunson passes to Towns. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Harden against Brunson. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Nice find right there from Harden. Excellent at getting his teammates involved.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Sends it home from three-point land.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and Hart is assertive like this. It helps him get going.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And it's in there. Hart's got 5 points.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Bridges against Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Bridges. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at, finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Now here's Anunoby. Outside Hart. There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter. Foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Mitchell against Bridges. Pass to Wade. Harden from outside. Sinks the tray. Give him 8 points now.
That's really just the confidence Harden has in himself. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he catches it.
And that one drops.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Anunoby on the wing. Covered by Strus. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
That one drops for him.
An absolute beast in the pick and roll. Towns rolls off ready to score. Doesn't disappoint either.
Harden into the lane. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Leading by 5. Pass to Wade. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
5 ticks left in the first. Here's Towns. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 7. And we'll get things started in this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. That's the group for New York starting the second.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Cleveland leading by 7. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, BA, building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Brunson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Hard against Harden. Hart pulls it in. Knicks trail by 7. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Towns for 3. New York, no good that time either. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Mitchell against Bridges. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Down low. Here's Mobley. It's not going to go for him. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. For New York, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Brunson. Here's the 3. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
On the wing, Strus. He's covered by Hart. Some room here for Strus. Misses off the right iron.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Of all the accolades James Harden has racked up, what do you think he'll be most remembered for, Clark?
You mean aside from his beard, which is pretty impressive as well as his game? I mean, I think his scoring ability, the way he did it, he was one of the first to really kind of master that step-back 3 against good defense. His ability to get to the rim, draw fouls, and make plays for others. I think all of that is part of what we will remember about James Harden.
First team foul.
Harden scanning the floor. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
But that means Towns is going to get his fair share of blocked shots. There's no doubt about that.
Shoot from the baseline. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Mobley on a screen. Here's Harden. Oh, drains the 19-footer. Harden's got 12 points. Knicks trail by 8. Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. And here's Bridges. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
Here's Wade. Outside Mitchell. Back to Wade. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Back to Towns. Oh, Towns drops the hammer.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
Harden, the pass to Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. Outside Harden. Into the lane. The shot off that time. Nice D from Bridges. Towns, right side. Outside Brunson. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Towns. Stolen by Mobley. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And Mobley throws it down.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set. Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Wade. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Cleveland on top, leading by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Evan Mobley has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
On the court for the Cavaliers, Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. Jared Allen out there with Keon Ellis. And it's Harden in at the 1.
With his size and touch, there are very few that can match Karl Anthony Towns' skill set, making him an impossible matchup most times.
The 3 from Mitchell knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got 5.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
The shot by Towns, no good. Cleveland leading by 6. Outside Mitchell. Mitchell on the take. Here's Strus. Hart pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Knocked away. Stolen by Mitchell. Shot's blocked. Launches it. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Outside Brunson. Here's Hart. And Hart throws it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Towns outside. 4-3. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range. I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
To the middle. It's stolen by Hart. Bridges passes to Towns. Shoots over Allen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job, earns himself a trip to the line.
And so Towns nails them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
To the inside. Here's Allen. Banked it in off the glass.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
Pass to Towns. Outside Anunoby. Hart with a screen on Strus. That's tipped. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Cavaliers lead by 6. Allen outside. Back to Harden. From outside the arc. Cleveland working the ball around now. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Off target at the rim. It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. Offensively, he's at his best spotting up, and he can attack in transition effectively. I mean, I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Six to shoot. Harden with a screen on Harden. Hart can't hit. Cleveland has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Allen with a screen on Brunson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Alvarado comes in for Brunson. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Merrill's checked in. To the paint. Doesn't go that time. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. It's Merrill on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Merrill with it. Hart's there. Hart with the defensive effort. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Robinson. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Harden. Allen outside. Harden finds Allen to the inside. Over Robinson. And Allen gets it to go. Allen's got 6 points in the quarter.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Here's Anunoby. New York no good that time either. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jose Alvarado, and it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. The savvy little up fake there, fooling the D. Robinson's got his first bucket in this one.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense. That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Inside. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Anunoby.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
And some changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Robinson, and Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Merrill outside. Bryant outside. Launches a 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Towns. Cat runs the floor and finishes at the rim.
Tell you what, going end to end, Towns may not always look like he's moving fast, but he's gobbling up some ground in a hurry. And some of that is his stride. That fella's got some big feet, too.
And now we've got an intentional foul for the Cavaliers. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Bryant. Wade comes in for Ellis. And Mitchell subbed in for Merrill. Here's Brunson. Brunson gets it done.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Cavaliers lead 54-51.
Mobley outside. Pass to Wade. Back to Mobley. No good there. And some solid defense from Towns. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Outside Brunson. Brunson penetrating. And yes, sir! In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Now Mobley. Mitchell. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Now Towns. It's tipped. Anunoby. Both hands there for a little extra.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Here's Mobley. Oh, he jammed it.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Harden.
And it's almost impossible to stay down on Harden's shot fake. I mean, he's effective at getting defenders in the air, and when that happens, you're at his mercy.
second to two is good, and that'll put them up 2.
And at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2 and a 3-point advantage.
Brunson. Cleared away by Mobley.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
And an intentional foul right there.
Mikal Bridges. First personal foul. 13.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
If you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game, the way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
Towns against Mobley. Hard outside. Shot clock at 6. Now Towns. Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Town? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Mitchell against Bridges. Mobley. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Cleared away by Mobley.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
Now the Cavaliers with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Strus jams it home.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Now Strus from downtown. Cash from downtown. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
From deep. Not that time. And so the Cavaliers take the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really...
It's been a pleasure.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
With the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, 3-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an
Oh, say does.
And I'm looking. Forward to this break, you're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And now the Lakers starting group. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Hachimura out there with Smart. And it's LeBron in at the center position. So, RJ, one of the stories for the Lakers last season were the strides that Austin Reeves took as a player.
Reeves increased his scoring averages, going from about 16 points a game to over 20. He is a steady source of offense, and I don't think there's any argument that he is one of the best bargains in this league. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
LeBron against Towns. James, the pass to Hachimura. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Hart.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Reeves, that's a two-pointer. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Pure effort play by Reeves, not allowing the defense to stop him.
Here's Brunson. No good that time. Nice D from Doncic. LeBron dishes to Doncic. Bridges with the steal. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. Hart, no good. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brunson against Doncic. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Towns. Great D that time from LeBron.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now here's Brunson. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
At over 40 years old, Richard, the way LeBron James is still able to impact the game is absolutely incredible.
And just for context, through NBA history, the averages for a player once he turns 40 are 6 points and 3 rebounds. LeBron is blowing that out of the water.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Count that bucket. 6 points for LeBron.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Back to Anunoby. LeBron grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 6. Sweet move. It's rebounded by Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Towns in the corner. Anunoby outside. Hart with it. Defended by Reed. James against Anunoby. And James gets it to go on the assist by Reed.
Always ready to put the team first. Reeves wants the ball in the hands of the most ready scorer.
Shot from the top of the key. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage. And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's LeBron. He's got 8. Towns with it. Brunson outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Hachimura, the pass to James. Over Towns. LeBron, no good. Knicks trail by 6. Brunson surveying the D. Down low. Towns with the bucket.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Lakers lead 16-12.
Doncic outside. Pass to Smart. From past the arc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Taking a look at the Lakers. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. James is out there with Rui Hachimura, and it's Smart in at the 3 spot.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Doncic. He has 7. LeBron outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. And here's Brunson. Outside, Towns. Back to Brunson. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by James. Here's Smart. No good off the back of the rim. Knicks trail by 5. Anunoby left side. Pass to Towns. To the wing right side. Towns a screen on Reed. Puts one up from 19. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Brunson. 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns. James finds Hachimura. Shoots over Anunoby. Hachimura, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Guys?
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Hart. Now, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky's really the limit.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Smart with the steal. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. The Knicks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Beyond the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Smart. Good D by Anunoby.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Towns. 8 points for him. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. To the middle. Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
James sets the screen for Hachimura. No good on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Smart with the steal. James kicks to Doncic. Shoots over Towns. Rebounded by Hart. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Brunson. Off with the layup. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Reeves in the corner. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Now Brunson. He has 6. Pass to Towns. Inside. Here's Hart. And stolen by James. launches from deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted area seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
Out on the perimeter, Brunson, Hart, and Bridges at the 1, 2, and 3. The 1-2 punch of Anunoby and Towns are inside for him. That's the 5 for New York right now. Kennard's shot is off. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Dadier, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Jose Alvarado. Kennard's shot is off. Here's Sohan. Kennard covering. And McBride gets it to go.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
It's stolen, and now the Knicks on the break. Here's Dadier, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
You gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Kennard. He's in the post, guarded by Robinson. Kennard up top. Still yet to score. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Vanderbilt. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Clarkson passes to Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Banked in off the glass. Robinson's got the game tied up here for New York.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Kennard for 3. It's rebounded by New York. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, the Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. A three-pointer, no good. Knicks have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. The Knicks shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Now, here's Kennard. Still scoreless. Pass to Hayes. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And it's good for 2. McBride's got the lead up to 3 now for New York.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Now, here's Kennard, defended by McBride. Here's Hayes, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Hayes hits them both. The Knicks have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got 10 points here in the second half.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Kennard for 3. Rebound by Sohan.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Kennard. After New York gets the 3 from downtown. And the Lakers with another miss.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing. Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Hayes with the screen for Kennard. Connects from 3-point range. Kennard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Knicks leading by 3.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Back to Sohan. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. And a missed layup.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Hachimura out there with James. And it's Smart in at the small forward. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Austin Reed. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And a deep 3 from Kennard. The long distance 3 is buried. And the Lakers lead by 5.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Doncic kicks to Smart. Back to Doncic. Doncic attacked! And the dunk by Doncic.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Got a piece of it. Smart against Brunson. Back to Anunoby. And now the fans break. Doncic with the ball. Outside, Smart. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stat for Los Angeles.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflection.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Doncic outside. LeBron with a screen on Brunson. Puts one up from 19. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
And the dunk by Towns.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this week.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now, James. Now, here's Kennard. Let's lose a 3. The 3 goes down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Hachimura against Anunoby. Doncic left side. Count it. Nails it from 14.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Now Towns. Bridges outside. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, the dunk!
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
From deep. Rebounded by Towns. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. How hard?
First personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7.
At the line, 2 shots.
And Hart drops them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Brunson against Kennard. Here's Doncic. Oh, good on the layup. 1:19 left to play in the final quarter. Bridges fires. And he misses the J. Lakers leading by 6. James looking it over. Doncic. Doncic traps the hammer.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Brunson. Oh, good on the layup.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Hart against Kennard. Here's Doncic. James outside. From long range. Kennard against Bridges. 6 to shoot. Launches it. Rebounded by Towns. And so the Lakers take the win. This was a terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow. Reality's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag.
And the crowd is...
Oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again!
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill is going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is...
Oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again!
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill is going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Greg. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Reed against Brunson. Anunoby a screen on Reed. Brunson on the drive. Here's Anunoby. That shot off the mark. Randall with some nice D. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
The shot by Towns, no good.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
McDaniels can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear.
How special can OG Anunoby be? Show off and show out.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here we go, one-on-one. Towns can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Reed for 3. Hits the trifecta. Reed's got 5 now.
This has always been an aspect of Naz Reed's game, the ability to spread the floor from 3.
Edwards for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Brunson gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Reed, a screen on Brunson. DiVincenzo with it. Towns covering. Here's Anunoby. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
For 3, DiVincenzo. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks trail by 4. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Brian, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. McDaniels from long range. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Towns. That one's good. This game is all even. Towns has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer. That time doing work inside.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Brunson taking his time here. From downtown. That's good from Towns. On the assist by Brunson. 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter. Doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Here's Reed. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Oh, got that one up quick. Towns has got 10 points in the game.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty 3.
McDaniels from long range. And it's New York with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Brunson. Hard against Edwards. Here's Bridges. And Obi for 3. Randall pulls down the board. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. And they double up Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Well, because Jalen Brunson is such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. It's both from the stripe.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to McDaniels. Stolen by Bridges. For the finish. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the New York Knicks. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. The Timberwolves trail. All right, Doris, for the Knicks, would you run a 2-man with Brunson and Cat or stagger their minutes?
BA, I think the answer is you do both, obviously. But if you stagger it, it's because of what they're not doing on the defensive end. Teams will target Brunson and Cat because they are not elite defensive players. But at the same time, they are both elite offensive players, and there will be moments, particularly late game, where you want your best players on the floor. So the answer is both.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And Edwards slams it in.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw, the #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Yeah, Karl Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit 3-level score, and he's got it all working.
Down low. Here's Hart, and Hart throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Oh, the powerful slam by Towns.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
To the middle. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reid. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
Anunoby, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Brunson. It's Brunson. Working inside.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Edwards against Hart. Edwards can't hit.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Pass to Hart. From the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one. Timberwolves trail by 12. Outside Edwards. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And here's New York now. They're on a 19-6 run. Towns passes to Brunson. Now here's Hart. Lets it go from deep. And the Knicks, another 3.
Well, Josh Hart just making a really quick decision on the catch. It touches his hands and he lets it fly.
A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh my goodness, a big target at the cup. The vertical threat that is Naz Reid.
DiVincenzo against Brunson. Towns, left side. McDaniels with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And stolen by Bridges. Towns against Reed. Towns doing some work on the interior.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Bridges passes to Towns. Stolen by Reed. Now DiVincenzo. He has 6. Over Brunson. Towns with a rebound.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Bridges passes to Hart. Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. And stolen by Edwards. Randall, right side. Here's McDaniels. No good on the buzzer beater. That'll do it for the first half. New York out in front, up by 15. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
The college trio outside. Brunson and 1 with Hart and Bridges on the wings. Inside, it'll be the dynamic pair of Anunoby and Cat. That's the 5 for New York right now. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group.
What you love about Mitchell Robinson is his ability to read and react to the opponent. Really good defensive instincts on display.
Knicks leading by 17. Here's Dadier. There's the drive. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Mike Conley. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Anderson can't get it to go.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Alvarado outside to the paint. Here's Robinson, lays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 21.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Gobert, no good.
Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A-plus defense.
Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Tipped. Now here's McBride. He's covered by Dosunmu. A nice shot by McBride. McBride's got 4 points this quarter.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
He goes up, rips down the breakaway slam.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship doors.
Boy, BA, that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever, and now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back to you, BA.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Outside McBride. Here's Sohan. And a nice finish on the layup.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Conley passes to Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Gobert's gotten his second bucket.
Well, there's height and reach to the advantage of Rudy Gobert. Just gets up and over the top of guys.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. Dosunmu for three. Kept alive by Minnesota. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. Back to Gobert. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Robinson. Here's Dadier. Back to Sohan. In low. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Dosunmu on the wing. Pure from three-point range. Dosunmu's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Alvarado. Left side Robinson. Sohan. And the powerful one-handed slam.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Down low. Here's Gobert. And it's New York with a rebound. And here's New York now. They're on a 20-5 run. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
High post read. Back to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. DiVincenzo's got 9.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
And it's Alvarado missing. And so it's New York, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Timberwolves, McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt, and it's Reed in at the 5. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Goes up on the wing. Edwards, no good. New York has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Puts up a 3. A nice shot by McBride. McBride's got 9 points now in the second half.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Sohan outside. The 3. Reed with the rebound.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And here's Alvarado. From about 16, it's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one. McDaniels up top. Randall outside. There's the 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
Now here's Alvarado. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Dadier. Misses the 3. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, BA, is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Here's Edwards. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brunson passes to Bridges. And here's Hart. Fires for 3. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Up top, Reed. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Anunoby with it.
2 minutes.
Bridges outside. It's Hart on the wing. Over Edwards. Back to Bridges. Pass to Brunson. The three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. Soft touch off the glass. Edwards got 6 here in the quarter.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Brunson passes to Hart. Now here's Anunoby. Here's Brunson. DiVincenzo covering. 5 to shoot. And Brunson gets it to go.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
It's Hart on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Edwards against Hart. Here's Brunson outside. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Yeah, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Edwards. It's good on the putback.
Well, with the size, frame, and athleticism, if you allow Anthony Edwards to get to the glass, look out.
Now here's Brunson. And so New York takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the... All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant...
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow.
Liddell, he's done it again.
Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow.
Liddell, he's done it again.
Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse,
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson! Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
New York City, the destination for the Warriors. Considered by many to be the greatest shooter of all time, Steph Curry is in the building as they await tip-off against the Knicks. Warriors. Knicks. Up next. Back in a moment. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry is out there with Butler. And it's Green. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Porzingis in at the center. And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
Here's Brunson. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. The shot's good from Brunson.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Curry, good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And the shot goes in.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Curry against Brunson. Curry passes to Green, and he makes good on the layup.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Towns. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
The Knicks shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Outside, Green. Porzingis with a screen on Towns. A pass to Porzingis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
And it's Towns missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Curry. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Here's Hart. And the Knicks miss again.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Fires for three. Knicks with the rebound. Towns, the pass to Brunson. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
Green, the pass to Moody, and stolen by Hart. To the paint, here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
The Knicks leading by 3. Brunson outside. Off target at the rim. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Curry and Bridges with the block.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Good on the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now here's Brunson. Down low. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Curry against Brunson. Curry passes to Green. And Green slams it in.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
They set the pick. And Brunson, here we go. Anunoby, good.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now here's Porzingis, and there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, Porzingis. And they pick up 2. Porzingis has got 6.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Now here's Brunson, defended by Moody. Towns against Porzingis. The 3. Towns, no luck. And here is Butler. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Knicks out front. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. They've got Draymond Green, Butler out there with Curry, and there's Porzingis, and it's Moody in at the 3 slot.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Porzingis.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers. Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
To the wing on the left. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
That sounds like a good blueprint. Out to Porzingis. Bridges with the steal. Towns with it. Butler covering. Brunson outside. Nice. Brunson working inside.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
And Curry, here we go. Can't get it to fall.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And he gets the bucket. Bridges has got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Well, even with a bigger defender on him, he was undeterred.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson from deep. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Warriors trail by 5. To the middle. Outside for Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Towns with the steal. Brunson, left side. Good, nice job down low. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Curry, that's good.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Towns in the corner. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And now the Knicks on the break. Towns kicks to Brunson. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Shots good from Butler.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
It's stolen by Green. Pulls it up. Butler, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. On the wing, Bridges. Hart with a screen on Curry. Pass to Brunson. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. And that one drops. Towns has got 18 points in the game.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Both free throws good from Anunoby. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Butler finds Porzingis. Off target from outside. He got it up. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint. And you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
when he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to move that he loves.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Sohan is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Dadier in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
Curry can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Over in the corner, McBride. Pass to Sohan. Clarkson surveying the floor. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor, Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots. How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And so it's New York with it after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. McBride passes to Robinson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Robinson's got his first points in this one. Warriors trail by 10. Pass to Post. Curry against Clarkson. Back to Post. Robinson with the block. Here's Dadier, and it's sent back by Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Horford. Warriors on D, trailing by 10. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. The guy is all about winning.
McBride passes to Sohan. The tray. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got the lead up to 11 now for New York.
Well, he hasn't had to carry the entire load tonight, but he can always flip that switch.
Back to Post. Three-pointer. Stolen by Clarkson. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Pass to Dadier. Clarkson outside. There's the 3. Warriors with the rebound. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Curry on the wing. Over Robinson. The shot by Curry, no good. The Knicks leading by 11. Here's Clarkson to the inside. A nice shot by Sohan.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponents.
Post with it, guarded by Robinson. Post with it. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Dadier, guarded by Curry. The putback, the rebound by Post. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 13-point game. Curry able to beat the contact inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Clarkson against Curry. Clarkson passes to McBride. There's a screen by Robinson. McBride finds Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Clarkson against Curry. Robinson with the block. Here's Sohan. Out to the right wing. Clarkson against Curry. Robinson a screen on Curry. The drive by Clarkson. And the shot is good.
Even when he first came into the league, this was Clarkson's go-to move, pressing the action off the dribble.
Horford sets a screen for Curry. Pass to Horford. A fader. It's rebounded by New York. Now, Sohan. McBride on the wing. Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And so it's the New York Knicks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear to... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And Golden State looking at who they've got. They've got Moody. Curry is out there with Butler. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Warriors trail by 19. Curry outside. That one, no good. Left side, Towns. Can't hit from in close. Now, here's Moody. Defended by Hart. Curry with the bucket.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Now, here's Brunson. Defended by Moody. Inside. And Anunoby slams it in.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
A 3 from Porzingis. No good, but he's still shooting 75%. 6 of 8 from the floor. Here's Brunson driving the lane. Up and in on the layup.
Can't over.